Ladies and gentlemen,
3 robbers broke into a bank and robbed it. They left everyone lying on the floor, and all 4 limbs facing the sky. This robber had a lot of heart. He said to the old man, "You can sit down and rest." The old man cooperates and hands over his wallet. He says, "I can't take your money."
It is a culture's duty to take care of its elderly.
The old man said he didn't care. It turns out that just now, the manager tripled the interest rate on the old man's loan. So the old man can't pay back the money. He needs to mortgage his house to the bank. The robbers went over to him angrily, forced him to take out his wallet, took his money and then scolded him angrily, scared the manager so much that he wet his pants. After the robber left, the old man lamented the robber's good character. The next moment, he gave the police all the characteristics of the robber, including the tattoo he saw. The next day the factory suddenly closed down, and they couldn't collect their pensions. The 3 old men's lives were plunged into darkness. The old man said he was going to rob a bank. The 2 men next to him thought he must be crazy. At night, 2 of his old buddies called him to persuade him not to do anything stupid, but the old man persuaded them to do the opposite. The 3 of them decided to do it. The old men were too crazy. They decided to rob a supermarket. When no one was looking, the old man stuffed a can into his pants, grabbed a bag of stuff and put it in his suit. Then he walks away as if nothing happened. He's just finished stealing a box of ham, but accidentally knocked over the shelf. So he ran out of the supermarket in a hurry, and took the grandmother's electric bicycle. The old man with the sunglasses followed, but the security guard spotted him. The old man drove his electric bicycle to catch up. So the 2 old men raced down the road. The security guard was chasing after them. The last one is the worst. He didn't steal anything, but the security guards were chasing him too. The old man threw a piece of pork. It didn't hit. Then he took out a bag of flour. The female security guard behind him had a hard time. Suddenly the light turned red. The old man didn't slow down at all. A bus rushed out in front of him. He was about to They were stopped by the security guards. The 3 were taken to the security room. Looking at the 3 80-year-olds, the store owner didn't call the police. Instead, he gave them coupons for Tuesday. When they got out, they felt they couldn't go on like this. They had to find a professional to learn from. They found a gangster. The man said, "You're 80 years old. You shouldn't be messing around." The old man said, "In 20 days, the bank will take my house. Our social security and pension will not be paid. If you want to help us, I'll give you a quarter of the commission. Otherwise you shut up." The man is conquered, decided to help them. First, went on a stakeout to get the layout of the bank, then taught the men how to steal cars. After a series of thorough preparation, they're about to go into action.
ladies and gentlemen,
This is an actual robbery! Kiss the ground, don't breathe!
3 old men wearing masks stormed into the bank to rob. 2 of them are responsible for loading the money. The other one will be the lookout. A little girl caught the old man's eye, but he's just gone over there. Suddenly felt faint. It turns out that the mask is not ventilated. He couldn't breathe well. The counter staff took the opportunity to press the alarm button. The police received the signal and set off immediately. The little girl opened the mask for the old man. Half of his white beard was revealed. The old man came back to life. The manager grabbed the security guard's gun. He was robbed twice in a row. The manager lost control of his emotions, but the old man was unafraid. The manager shot at the old man, but he's a lousy shot. The old man was enraged.
You're a shit shot, pal! Now you're gonna meet your maker!
The manager was paralyzed with fear. Luckily, they were all blanks. No real damage. The 3 of them fled quickly. When the police arrived at the scene, they had already disappeared. That night, the 3 old men ate and drank happily. They got themselves very drunk. The police followed the clues and quickly identified them, but they faked their alibis. The police couldn't do anything about it. But the appearance of the little girl, she made them nervous. The little girl walked up to the old man. She recognized the old man's watch. She tugged on the policeman's coat. The men were relieved. The men were soon acquitted. The old man saw the men again. He made a remark.
It is a culture's duty to take care of its elderly.
It turned out that he was the robber who helped him. The 3 old men also lived a rich life.